agambye mbwayagala emitwalo 2 ogirina amaze kukola conclusion ku mwami ono agamba muno mwami ne bwe kiriba kitasobola kukola mitwalo 2 and that's okay because clearly it looks like afaanana ng'omuntu atalina sente but I mean kisiya mitwalo 2 gokka so I guess if you could get a motorbike in any way asobola okufuna emitwalo 2 somehow right and 200,000 is not too much money naye omwami ono amaze okukola conclusion ye about this man ng'amugamba tasobola kukola mitwalo 2 fine amuyisa omusiru which for me is not necessary but I told you sometimes wakiva video nti omuntu bwabanga musunguwavu ng'anyiize ebyokwogera abana bingi nnyo naye ng'ate ebiseera ebisinga byayogera tebikola sense mu ssaawa ezo. There is absolutely no need okuyita omuntu ono omusiru. Absolutely no need. Agambye nti bw'okola ensobi sirika naye mutuufu bw'oba okoze ensobi okusirika is not an option. Era tokikolanga muganda wange bw'okola ensobi tosirika. Bw'okola ensobi recognize the mistake, acknowledge the mistake era weetonde. Ate nga bino bw'oba ogenda bikola ng'oli musajja simanyi ky'abakyala bakikola bw'oba ogenda bikola you will have to somehow produce some sound. Olina okuteekawo eddoboozi olina okwogera so si kusirika. Okay, so he says he has a car that is worth 500,000 Ugandan shillings, which is roughly a conversion into dollars. Bwemba siyimiridde wabi mitwalo gumunga mukakaaga. Now I have to tell you, $16,000 buys a very, very nice car. $16,000 buys a very, very nice car. And as per the video, we're going to call a maso. Really, motoka tefaana mitwalo 5. So again, omwami ono alimu element ya busungu, so buli kimu kyayogera kyonna kiva si mu kutegeera kwe but feeling ye, emotion ye etekize over. Okay, so kakati agambye mujukire yagambye nti bw'oba okoze ensobi sirika. Wano n'agamba nti bw'oba okoze ensobi gamba nti ntomedde. Contradiction. Aye contradicting ze yake nyini awo munfo. N'agamba mbu yesi munaku. Now, what is the scale of measure of who is munaku and who is not? Yes, scale mutwegwe ajijjawa egamba nti oyo munaku n'oli si munaku. How much money? What amount of money? How many possessions should you have to not be considered munaku? So sina kindi oli aina kubeera naki okulaga nti si munaku oba oli aina kubanga talina ki okulaga nti munaku. Another question. Okay, great. Did you see what just happened? Now I need to point out something. Ogwomugo gwakutte. He knows he's done a mistake and this is why when he hits him, he moves away. Mukalaba kano. Amukuba navaawo. N'akomawo. But you know lwaki akomyewo? Do you know lwaki akomyewo? It's very simple. It's because no one stopped him. Amaze okukola ensobi nkudira mu katono nnyo wano. Ebiro byonna byogedde n'abikola nga tavaawo. Bw'amala omukuba omuggo wano n'avaawo. Okuvaawo kwe it's because subconsciously akitegedde this is a mistake. Naye okomawo kwe is because no one has actually stopped him. But you know why no one is stopping him? Is because everyone around him is conditioned to think that he is on a higher level and nothing should be done about it. Okatekedako. Nti ali ku level ya waggulu nnyo era tewabaawo muntu yenna amukolako kikyamu. But mujjukire waako byonna byakola bino amenya mateeka. Buli kimu kyakola awo amenya mateeka. Mpozi n'ekirala ekyo kyakoze okuba omwami ono omuggo. That could simply be a gunshot because if you're not forgetting some years ago waliwo omwami gwe bayita Kanyamunyu yakuba omwami gwe bayita Akena, if I'm not mistaken, Amasasi. And it was also through road rage. What Akena told Kanyamunyu we will never know because there was no video. Okay, and this is another interesting part. So he goes on and says, atomedde munne yani. Now, we have a problem that everyone thinks in Uganda nti abatomera bukaba Boda. Unfortunately, Boda tebazitomera. Boda zezitomera. Mubavuga bubi. Era ne video biri zendabye ku internet. Waliwo video empya eyakajja yabadde yesterday. Video biri zendabye ku internet zigamba aba Boda mbu nga bawagira ono abapostinze videos bawagira ono omwami bagamba nti aba Boda nammwe mweddeko. The posters are like there's already an image that is painted on Boda Boda riders. Unfortunately, they have also done enough to get that name or that image on themselves. But I'm telling you something. There has to be ways of finding out who made a mistake and how. If everyone follows road signs, if everyone follows traffic lights, if everyone follows rules, but rules don't work, unfortunately, Uganda. So we will never know. It's very, very likely. It's very, very likely ono guy is okuba yatomedde nono guy. But in the end, because ababoda balina erinnya B neyesanga nga ono yali mukyamu owa boda. And look at the man is so big. He's driving a car. He has some money. He has a status, apparently. So it's so easy for everyone around him to be intimidated by him to look like this, the one in the right. And that's very unfortunate. So then he tells him sasule mtwalo 10 ogende tuvudde ku mitwalo 2 katuli ku mitwalo 10. I don't think that you would knock someone and then get out of the or get off your Boda Boda and then tell them that oli wakabi. I don't think that's possible. Sisi bina ntosobola kuva ku Boda Boda no gamba muntu nkutomedde neze ndi wakabi. I think he did not say that again. My brother here is in an element. He's very angry. He's very sad. Tayagala kumanya whatever is going on. Ayagala whatever is happening to be in his own understanding. Buli muntu ayina okukkiriza ye byayagala. Otherwise, sit again amaso. Okay. Very, very interesting. This is very, very interesting. So he says, omanyi mwe abannayuganda muli banaku naye statement agimazeeyo nkaddamu kano. Okay. Agambye omanyi mwe abannayuganda muli banaku naye temwa tamazeeyo. Again, okulaga nti akimanyi bulungi kyayogedde kikyamu. Okategedde mugezi nnyo okutegeera nti kyayogedde kikyamu era akikomyewo wakati takimazeeyo. Naye ekisinga okusesa tagambye gwe antomedde ko tamanyi linnya, naye agambye mmwe abannayuganda. So mukuvoola, mukuvuma, mukuteeka wansi, mu bonna batadde wansi, atadde abo bonna abali awo abamwetoolodde, presumably katugambe Baganda, era ye nga yeeraba nga atali Muganda. So kino kanchi phrasing point, kanchirete point, agamba mwe abannayuganda era nga agezaako kutegeeza nti ye si munnayuganda. Agambye mwe abannayuganda era nga ekitegeeza bw'aba amaze okubaawulamu ye si munnayuganda. Naye nga mu kutegeera ku olowooza ye si munnayuganda, ayogera Oluganda, ali mu nsi Uganda, afaanana nga abannayuganda, clearly munnayuganda. Naye tategeeza bannayuganda kuba naye munnayuganda, ategeeza gwe Omuganda era ategeeza gwe alaba vidiyo eno buli omu nti ye yabasukkako mwenna. I'll just put it out plainly. This is what he's trying to say. But he realizes that it's a mistake. He ends right in the middle. Subconsciously ategedde nti mukyamu. Tugenda maaso. Agambye atya wano? Agambye mbu muli banaku naye temwagala sasula 10 ogende. Think. Yeyogerera. Bwagambye, but you and I think or would think that really maybe no, maybe nedda, maybe teyogerera. What's really funny and frustrating is bano abantu bali mu background abakazi baseka bakuba olube. Honestly, what's wrong with our society? Is this a moment gumukolabako moment eri wano ya kuseka kukuba lube? Is this really the time for that? Yeah, he keeps talking. He really talks a lot. I told you guys, okuwogana tekitegeza oli mutuufu. Let's not forget that. Oli bwaba yogera nyonge doboza tadogo. It doesn't make him in any way right. Okay, so he tells him now to go and make a copy of the key, which clearly indicates that he has taken the motorbike rider's key, so he doesn't have anywhere to leave that place. I don't know how they sorted this out, but chirabikanga chitumuzwa chitutte. But look, as he leaves, he's not done. He's not yet done, you know. Against tanna mala china bingi nnyo ebimuli ku mutima ebyo nabyayogedde ebyo nabyo byakoze okumukuba. And I've told you guys, ogwo muggo gwakutte, it could have been a gun. Think about this. It could have been a gun. Kino kyonna kikulu nno. Kakati no bano naboogera nti naye musonyiwe n'okumukuba omukubye da oba omwongera maanyi okumulaga nti ali waggulu, so asobola okukola kyonna kyayagala at that moment. These things are very psychological. You have to think about this. Very, very psychological. Omuntu asobola okufuuka ekintu kyatali by just psychology ye. Awo wamugamba musonyiwe awulira nga is a king. He can go back and then come back and maybe amusonyiwe oba nedda. So he has options now. Then he tells him but he has so much to say. He says nze nsirise. I don't think he's really silent. I mean, I have nothing to say about that. Sisuwira nti ali silent. Gabo agambye bwasirise. Ali silent. Ali silent. I mean, golowoozaaki. I think he's the loudest among each and every one right there. It's so funny. He's even far. He's gone far, but he's still loud than anyone in the whole town. And he's saying, Ntiyasidise. Isn't that like the biggest contradiction ever? Biggest hypocrisy ever? I mean, I might make my assumptions, to lack the civic education to handle matters civically. It's so sad. N'abagagga bafa. Wulira mentality y'Abannayuganda. Wulira mentality y'Abannayuganda. I have thought about so many things I could say about that statement, but I am lost for words. Because what can you tell someone who has said something like that? Like, tetumanyi nti n'abagagga bafa. Why are you even saying that? For what? Like, he should die? Nti oyo ayogera ebyo mugagga. Unfortunately, si mugagga. Abagagga tebavuga motoka zifaanagana bwe zityo. Unfortunately, at least in my opinion, ku bagagga bemmanyi. Unfortunately, agenda kufa, so you already know. What are you trying to say? Yeggo conclusion nti oyo mugagga ogijjeewa. Uganda, like, read musome obutabo musome ebintu, educate yourselves, muve ku kukolimira, mulekerawo okukolimira. We've gone beyond our own capacity now. He says Toina chakuria, like this guy doesn't have anything what to eat. It's very possible the guy doesn't have anything to eat, but how does he know that? They just, man on the road, this kind of reasoning is way off. He's back. He's back. He has more to say. So, he has said whatever he has said in the previous part that before he went to the car, and now he's back to note, solve the problem, but he's back with a new angle, and the angle is simple show off. He's gonna show off. He's gonna put everyone around there down, and they're going to enjoy it. They're gonna laugh about it like nothing happened. He says that this guy is looking for, very minimal money, and they don't look the same. He compares himself to him. This kind of talk is unbelievable. It's unacceptable to put someone down like that, more public, and abantu amoto day you do nothing about it. He says it's a Wednesday, and look at me, what I'm wearing. Look at what I'm wearing. What are you wearing? That's the problem. The people were laughing in the background. Abakaza was a background. Munyiza. And was I am bicheri se sakwe byayogedde. Chichechi se sakwe byayogedde. God damn it. I don't know this guy's name. I'm going to say that I don't blame him for doing everything he's doing, to talk the way he's talking, because honestly, he is within his right to do that, to do whatever he wants that way, because the system allows him to do that. The system allows him to show off, to do whatever he wants that way. The system gives him that power. So he is within his right to use the system to do what he wants. That's okay. But someone needs to give him an education and tell him that everything that he did was unnecessary. Everything he said was unnecessary. I don't know whether that elevated him in any way. I don't know where he works, if they saw the video, and if they took any sort of action. If they really did, which they should, take action on him. This is unacceptable. It's totally unacceptable. He's saying that he's going to call the OC. He's going to call the OC just to show him power. Very nice, Uganda. Well done. Well done, Uganda. And he says that Olifala, Oliali Sharp. You know what's funny? This is what's funny. He says he's going to call the police. And the guy he's saying that he's going to call the police for is actually now scared. When in truth, when they say the police is going to be called, no one should be scared. You should never be scared when they're calling the police, because the police is actually coming to help you. Police is Zekuyamba. So why would you be scared because someone is calling the police? Why would he use that? Why would he use that statement? Let me call the OC. The OC is officer in charge of a station. Why would he use that statement as a threat or scare tactic? It should never happen. The police should be something you're willing to have in a place to control a situation like this. But why are we scared? Because you know why? Because the police don't actually come to save you. The police don't come to actually help the situation, but they come to cut deals with the people who can cut deals with them. And that's where our country has led us to. And that's, again, unfortunate. Oh my God, bro. You're killing me, man. You're killing me, man. What the hell is this? Look at this. It's showing you. How can road rage move from a car and a bike situation to comparing teeth? How? When did we get here? I want to try to say to you, like, all this shit is funny. But it's funny. Look, Agango Galaba. Bambi, Mukazwatu, unfortunately, I like that she has her hands in her waist. You know, you need to always read people's body language. So her body language indicates that she is bold, she is strong, she can stand her ground, and she is not intimidated. She's not protecting herself. A good deal face, fuba, everything. A good deal very for him to do whatever he wants in case he wants to. That's her body language, which means, and being very subconscious, yeah? So, which means she is not scared at all. And yet, he turns it onto the woman just again to prove a point that he is narcissistic. Simple terms. I gotta give it to him, it's funny. He is really funny. Look, but oh my God! Who is he to teach calmness? Who is this guy to teach calmness? Yani oyasomesa abantu okubeera calm. Okay, please. Musasire, man, like, God damn it, man. Waliyogezeeko ebweru n'oteekaawo bubi ku kabalaza aba ku luguudo ate n'ogamba abantu temuteekaawo bubi abo. Let me be just vulgar. Opamye ku luguudo ate ogamba abantu temupamawo. This is what he's doing right now. He has no cell in his body as I speak now that is calm, and yet he's saying that be calm. But no, there's something wrong here, guys. Something is absolutely wrong. Who am I to be a judge? Who are you to be a judge? The only thing is that you look at situations like this and understand and maybe become a better person. No, I don't think so. Not with your reaction. No. He says that if the guy who knocked him said nothing to him, it's very, very likely, it's possible. It's very likely he disrespected him. Yes. But he's saying that if the border guy said nothing, the motorcycle rider said nothing, that he would never have said anything back to him. They would have just moved on like nothing happened. You and I know that that is not the truth. Wow. So apparently I hadn't seen this part. Shocked. I'm not shocked that this happened because I wouldn't be surprised seeing that this is the kind of money he is. I wouldn't be surprised. I am not shocked that this happened. I'm sure that he's the kind of person who would have done this. He's very arrogant. He could do anything, but that's interesting. You know, he again has every right to tell someone to not record them, but there are no rules around this in Uganda, by the way. But anything that is in public can be recorded unless someone is really infringing your privacy. I don't think they're infringing any privacy here. He's in public. He's disrespecting and dressing down people in public. He clearly needs to be recorded. He should be recorded. There we go. There we go. Wow. Moment of silence. Yeah, I'm not gonna comment much on this because it means that the video will be longer, so I'm going to stop right here.